Virgo, welcome to your reading for the week of July 21st. Hope all you Virgos are doing well out there. Just a reminder, if you like this reading, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, do what you do. It'll help the channel grow. We're going to start off with a cut of the deck to see what comes at the bottom as a focus card. Yo, you got the Lovers. All right, so let's go. This could be love. This could be a choice. I think one of the most important things to focus on when the Lovers comes up is that this is your higher self angel. So there are some cards in the tarot that have the higher self angel. So if this is about love, think about what you have that's love in your life, right? And the most important thing when it comes to love is self-love, right? So when the Lover shows up, it's always a reminder for you to focus on your own self-love. It's a reminder for you to communicate with your higher self. Your higher self is that version of yourself. I like to think about the higher self as the future self, right? You think about where you're at right now, what you're healing, what you're working on in yourself and in your life, and you think about who you're going to progress to as far as your future self goes, right? That future self can be a year from now, 2 years from now, 20 years from now. So when the higher self shows up in a reading, think about communicating with your future self, this more evolved, elevated version of yourself. And when you communicate with your higher self, you actually start to communicate with who you are in the future, moving forward. That person that you are in the future can give you guidance, right? Because you envision all the things that you're moving towards, the good and the bad, mostly the good. You want to focus on a more evolved version of yourself in the future. And when you do that and you start to connect with your higher self or your future self, you can receive guidance, right? So think about what you want as far as love goes right now. And hopefully it's coming from a place of self-love, because that's the most important place to start when it comes to love, right? So we're going to pull 5 cards for you here and then we will clarify. Okay, Virgo? So your first card is the Devil. All right. Your second card is the Ten of Cups. Nice. Third cup is the Page of Pentacles. Fourth card is the Seven of Cups. And your fifth card in this reading for this week of July 21st, Virgo, is Temperance. All right. Okay, so you start out with the Devil. The Devil is things in your life that are toxic, addictive. If this is about love and it's a past person, this could be a past person. So maybe you're thinking about a past lover who was toxic for you, or you might have been toxic towards, right? So thinking about things in your life that are toxic right now. The Devil could also be Capricorn. So it's also about hard work, and commitment and dedication and discipline. So think about the things in your life that are keeping you undisciplined. Think about the things in your life that are toxic, right? Current energy, past energy, things you're moving past, right? So if it's the Lovers, what do you love that's toxic? Who have you loved that's toxic, right? For many of you that are thinking about going to a person in the past, when the Devil shows up, it could be a past toxic person. And the general advice that I have is the Queen of Swords in tarot, right? If you ever seen the Queen of Swords has her back to the past and she's looking towards the future, right? So anything that's toxic in your life that you need to get rid of right now, any people in your life that might be coming back, especially with this being Mercury retrograde, past people might be coming back into your life here, Virgo. It's always good to just move ahead, move past the past, move past the toxic energy, move past the things in your life that were not healthy for you. If this is in yourself, what's toxic in you? What are habits or things that you do or toxic traits inside of you that you need to move past? That's what the Devil here is all about. And if you do that, you're going to move towards happiness here with the Ten of Cups. Awesome card to get in a 5-card reading, right? Ten of Cups is ultimate happiness. Ten of Cups, the thing about the Ten of Cups, though, is that you see here, the happiness is in the sky and they haven't grounded it yet, right? So think about the things in your life right now here, Virgo, that make you happy, that you want that are happiness, but you have to bring those cups down into reality. You have to ground them into your reality so that you can have ultimate fulfillment and happiness here with the Ten of Cups. You have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles can be news. The Page of Pentacles can be a new person. The Page of Pentacles is you being curious about new things in your life, right? So think about what that may be. It might be in love, things that you want to love, things that you want to make you happy in your life right now. What are you curious about that's new, a new energy that you want to work towards? What are some things that are new that you may want to love? This could be a person. This could be news that you want in your life that's going to be good, that's coming in for you. So think about what that may be for you here, Virgo. Your fourth card is the Seven of Cups. This is a card of options. This is a card of, being spoiled for choice. This is a card about being in your head. If this is about love for you, maybe you have options in love right now. The key to the Seven of Cups is to not be stuck in too much analysis paralysis, right? Don't get stuck thinking that one of these cups is the perfect choice. The thing about the Seven of Cups is that instead of thinking about it, instead of analyzing it, you need to pick one of those cups and choose that direction. So if you have some opportunities, especially with that Page of Pentacles here, if you have some new opportunities coming into your life, it's definitely about trusting your gut and picking one of these cups and seeing where it goes instead of just analyzing all the different options that you have. You have another card here. You have the Temperance card. This is a card about balancing and perfection, right? So it's like you can't get too caught up in perfectionism with the Temperance angel. The Temperance angel has these two cups. He's perfecting the blend. He's mixing it together, thinking that it has to be perfect. But perfection does not serve you, especially Virgo, right? One of your shadow traits is focusing too much on perfection, right? So the thing about the Temperance card is that Temperance angel has this path here, and that's the path to receiving this crown. So you have to know that the parts of your life that you've been perfecting and hoping to get better, you just need to get those things moving. Because if you do, then you're going to have this crown that you're going to walk towards in the background. All right, so let's clarify. Your first card is the Devil. I'll pull a card for the Devil right now. With the Devil, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's definitely time for you to work on something that's toxic, right? So when you have the Devil with the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles is focusing on one thing. Right? He has the Seven of Pentacles that he's completed, 7 Pentacles that he's completed. He's focusing on this last pentacle to get the 8th pentacle, and he's focusing on one thing. So with the Devil, what's one toxic thing that you need to work on in your life? Really dig deep, right? I'm getting the feeling that this is inside of you. It might be outside of you with the person, but really we all have toxic things that we need to work on. So with these two cards coming in together, you need to focus on one toxic thing inside of you that you need to work towards making less toxic. Okay, let's pull a card for the 10 of Cups. With the 10 of Cups, you have the Fool. Awesome. So happiness is going to be with a new journey for you, right? What's something that you've been thinking about starting? What's something that you've been thinking about taking a leap towards here with the Fool card? What is that? Figure that out, right? So it's like so far you're asked to focus on one toxic thing. Now you're asked to focus on one new direction that you want to take a leap towards. And whatever that is, you have to really, really think about it. Once you make that leap of faith with the Fool, you will end up in a much happier place. Your third card is the Page of Pentacles. So let's pull a card for the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, you have Justice. Right? So something you want to work towards here, again, things inside of you, things outside of you. You're hoping to receive good news with the Page of Pentacles. Once you focus on this thing to work on, once you focus on that toxic trait that you need to heal, that you need to maybe walk away from, you're going to have more balance here and justice, fairness, right? Within yourself, within your life. The Justice card is asking you to look at the evidence, right? What's the thing inside of you that you know is toxic that maybe you have been holding off on working towards, or working on healing, or working on making less toxic? Take a look at the evidence here with the Justice card, and that's going to bring you balance. All right, your fourth card is the Seven of Cups. With the Seven of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles, right? So this is about you trusting your resources, trusting your work ethic, trusting your skills with the King of Pentacles, right? This is very much a Virgo card. It's an earth sign card, right? So whatever it is, this opportunity that you need to work on, it might be work, might be business, might be love, might be friendship, right? What is this one thing that you need to work towards with the Seven of Cups, and know that you have the skills that it takes to head into that direction? So it's definitely like the reading is definitely saying that you need to work on something inside of yourself, and then you need to move towards something to work on outside of yourself. So whatever that means for you, Virgo, think about it. Your last card is Temperance. And with the Temperance card, we have the High Priestess. So this is asking you to be intuitive, right? Maybe asking you to get out of your head, especially with that Seven of Cups. Get out of your head, get into your heart, trust your intuition, right? Know that you need to move in one direction with that Temperance card. And whatever this direction is, whatever inside of you that you need to work on that's toxic, trust your gut, trust your feelings, trust your intuition here with the High Priestess. And then once you know, get moving in that direction and start working towards this. All right? I hope you have a good week. Again, if you liked this video, please remember to subscribe. There's going to be a playlist that's going to pop up here at some point, and I'm going to add some more videos to that playlist, but please take a look because those are those are videos that don't have to do with weekly readings. So Virgo, have a good week, and I wish you all the best.